Good afternoon, parents. I have made a video specifically for you. It's been on my mind how we are going to work out the classwork assignments, and you probably have a lot of questions as well. I am working on this one piece at a time. I do not have a grand plan right now of how the whole year's system is going to work, of how I'm going to submit assignments and students will review them and complete them and then get them back to me in a traditional way, like I can in a classroom where I obviously have the paper that I can just look at right there. That is a difficult question, and we're going to take it one small piece at a time. Uh, right now, I would like you just to make sure that your child is logging in every day and looking at these assignments that I'm about to show you right now, and work with them to complete them at home. Um, as of right now, it's not. We're not going to be. I'm not going to be asking you to like take photos of the papers they're doing and submit them to some website. We will work on how to do that sort of submission of work in the future. Right now, I just want to show you what we have going now, and we're going to build on the future. Okay, so here is the stream. You're all familiar with how to get into the stream right now. The stream is where every assignment will be posted. Okay, so every day I'm just going to put the new assignments that your children are expected to watch and complete. There'll be some activity here for them to actually do. Now, it doesn't mean that they're going to produce a piece of paper. The activity might simply be to watch the video or to talk or speak or sing or copy. There is definitely activities to write, practice letters, draw sketches and labels, and all of these types of activities that I've been providing. Um, so the problem with the stream is that, well, right now it's not very long, but it's only been 3 days and it's getting a little bit long. I'm imagining 2 weeks from now, a month from now, this is going to be miles and miles long. And if you're trying to remember, what was that writing assignment where we were working on that letter R? It'll be quite a challenge to find it in this long stream. So here is the other place where everything is going to be stored, and I think will be more helpful to you. The stream is good for just like today or yesterday. If you just want to look yesterday or today, look at the top of the stream. For everything else, you want to go into the Google Drive. And so I believe you guys are all able to get into Google Drive. You click this icon right up here that is right in your Clever account, and then click Shared with Me. That should be it. Just clicking on Drive, Shared with Me, and it'll bring you to this folder, or it'll look similar. I don't know if anything else has been shared with you, but these files should all be inside of this folder that you and your child have full access to. And I apologize that this is not kid friendly, but with a little practice, they're going to get it. So let me show you the way that our classroom archives are set up. So first of all, since we're talking about assignments, every assignment is right here in this document, Student Classwork Assignments. So as an alternative to looking through this long stream, you can just click on this, open it up, and it gives you a much cleaner list where you can just click on each assignment. And they're going to go chronologically. This was the very first one, just watching that video I made at the beginning of the year. And then if you click on any one of these, say this writing lesson, it will bring you to the description that was written in the stream, and it'll tell you how to do the assignment, what you need, some paper, and what it's for, and then just click on the video right here. And then the students can go through and actually play the video that I made. And
Hello, students,
I don't know if you
and
hear my voice through that right now, but there's an actual narration, and it goes through how to practice the letters that we are doing. I'm just skipping to random spots. Here I practiced my name. Your student or your child will also practice their name. Here I was setting them up to practice letter C's. So they can just go through this at their own pace. And please teach them how to pause the video, because It's going to take them obviously longer to write these letters than it takes me. So if they can just pause the video, finish writing a line, and then continue playing the video until they're completed with it. Okay, so that was just a sample of one lesson that is connected to this spreadsheet here. Everything that I'm going to expect your children to read or review or complete some sort of activity on is going to be right here. So one easy way to do it. Okay, but that is not enough. That is not enough to give you guys all the access that you really need. Okay, these are the assignments. However, there are other resources. So the next place I'm going to point you to is the class archive. Now, this is where I actually save every document. So there's more in the class archive than you will find in the assignments. These are just the assignments that I give. These are all the photos, the other videos. I take snapshots of anything I was writing during the day, any paper I was writing on. I take a photo of it, upload it. So everything from each day is saved in here by date. And here it is chronologically, day 1, day 2, day 3. And as the days unfold throughout our school year, there will be a new directory for each day. Um, Let me show you the layout a little bit in case you're not familiar and your child probably isn't. This might not look the same on your screen. I cannot control anything about that because there are these arrow buttons that will make the order of the alphabetization of the list down or up. You have to control that on your side. I prefer the newest date on top. And then there's also this other button over here that changes it to the tile view. You might find it looking like this. I don't really like the tile view unless it's just photos. Anyway, show that to your students. I sometimes have students get confused because it looks different on their screen, but try toggling those buttons right there. Let me show you. So inside, here was our first day of school. This was everything that I produced on that day. So even though it's not necessarily an assignment, here is a photo of the bean that we planted. And I will be storing all of these photos, and we'll be coming back and looking at these in the future as well. So you have access to everything. Every morning message, I will be taking a snapshot of it. It might not look like much, but it actually is, because these, especially these sight words, when we go over these every day, the kids start picking them up really fast. Okay. So every day, new directory with, I'm sorry, it's inside the class archive each day. Okay. On top of that, I felt like that wasn't enough because, okay, here you have access to every resource I've ever made. However, they're just in chronological order. And that can be confusing if you're just looking only for, say, a math activity. So what was going to happen is I am also copying just a shortcut. There's nothing new inside of all of these gray folders. Everything in the gray folders is exactly the same as what is in the blue folder. However, it is organized by subject instead of date. So everything related to language arts will just go in here, and these will come out chronological, probably just on the date they were saved. Okay, and every morning message, I'll have one every day. I'll just copy it here, and that way you can go back and look by subject. So that was all I wanted to do to show you how to access the materials that we have in this class. And I'm going to round this out with just a quick comment about this classwork. So when I say classwork or homework, a lot of people have different conceptions of what that looks like, what that is, and you probably have questions about it. So what I am going to do is give you the ability to delegate your child's time when it comes to doing this work. So we're going to be going to class until about 10:30 each day. And according to the law, the children are supposed to be available until 12:30. Now, we're not going to be going to 12:30 every day, and in fact, most of you will not. There will just be some certain days when some of you will go a little bit longer and have an additional half-hour session or something beyond our regular school day. However,